John, your take after that defeat?
It was disappointing because you lost the game, I said, but they've scored 2 goals at the right times, haven't they? You know, they've scored on 43, 44, whatever it is, just before half time, and then a late one. But, you know, in terms of what the lads have produced, in terms of defending the box, you know, attacking the box, you know, you couldn't question that. You know, I was really sort of proud of them that way, you know, standing up to things. You know, could have been different if we took our chances, especially in the first half.
Yeah, that opening sort of 15-minute spell, you had about 3 glorious opportunities, including Charlie Brown, who just couldn't hit the target from about 12 yards or so. It looked like a really good start from the boys.
Well, it was exactly that, wasn't it? So we started well. You know, we know how we play, we know the structure, you know the setup, we know the individual players, and the lads stood up to it. You know, and I just think we were careless at times when we did break. Just that selection of pass or overhitting things or what have you. But in terms of, as you just said there, I said, you know, then when we did get it right, you know, we should have took the opportunity and we didn't. You know, Charlie's was probably, he could have probably controlled it and then side-footed it. And then, you know, we get a goal with Sean Wally. It was a great goal, wasn't it? Like, so, you know, Devon's intercepted one, ran from his own half into their half, played a nice ball down the line, and then Sean does what he does. Like, so, just disappointing because I said to him, you've got to go to the end. I know it's difficult, I know it's demanding, I know the size of the squad, I know all this, there's no excuses, but you know, the lads are trying their best, you know, and that's all for us.
I just want to ask your opinion on whether Will Goodwin, he scored the equaliser for them, had a fairly strong game, but also was there question marks about whether he should have been on the pitch in the first place?
Not even going to mention that, Mike, because we had exactly the same incident on Saturday against Fleetwood. So I'm not even going to mention that, not even going to speak about referees. So you can ask me the question, not even because it's there for everyone to see. So it's fact, isn't it? So you can see. So again, I'm not speaking about referees.
You wanted a response from the game against Fleetwood. Do you feel like, despite the defeat, that you got that from the players?
Definitely. Said that too. So we said that at half time. Wanted a response, and that was the response that we give them. Brilliant. The fans that came down, by the way, tonight were absolutely fantastic. Cheered the lads, clapped them on at the end, off at the end. So fantastic, we really appreciate that. But definitely there was a response there. You've seen it yourself, you've just said about the chances we created in the first half, the opportunities we didn't take. They've scored one which was disappointing, the one that they did get, which was on the back post in the 43rd, 44th minute. And as I said, you've got to either stay with one or stop a cross, or block a shot in the last, whatever it was, 80 odd minutes or something, like 88 or something, or 89. So as I said, you can't ask any more out of them, giving you everything at the minute that they've got. Unfortunately tonight it wasn't.
You made 4 changes, including Don Love coming out due to injury. How bad is that one?
Well, we'll have to day with Don, so that was a challenge that you just spoke about. So again, you know, I'm not speaking about referees, but so he's not here because of that challenge. So, and then as I said, it's disappointing, so we'll just have to take Don and see how he is tomorrow.
Just looking at the final games of the season, just in terms of injuries first, are there any players that are close to coming back?
Well, you've only got the ones, haven't you? Like, I think Tyler Walton, suspension, and David Ambimbola as well. So, and then the other injuries, I'm not too sure yet. My head's a little bit scatty with the game still going on in my brain now at the minute. But yeah, as I said, whoever plays will give it the best like they did tonight, and hopefully it'll be good enough for us. And as I said, you know, when you have a right good goal, and that's all you can ask for when you put the shirt on, the fans will clap them off.
You got a quick turnaround, 12:30 kick-off on Saturday against Swindon, another big game for you. Yeah,
well, now what you're looking forward to again, so, you know, they come thick and fast, don't they? The big games, you know, you're near the finishing line if you like, but it's one that we're really looking forward to the challenge. You know, they're playing for different reasons, and we're playing for what we want to play for, and as I said, we want another response now after tonight, but if they go about it like they have done tonight, I said we won't be too far away.